Well, hey everybody, welcome to this first devotion of the year 2025. And so for this first time in the Word in 2025 with you, I want to turn to the book of James. Just one verse from chapter 1, verse 5. If any of you lacks wisdom, you should ask God, who gives generously to all without finding fault, and it will be given you. My kids are grown, mostly. They're out of the house, and they very rarely turn to me for advice anymore. But if they did, I would be thrilled. If my kids called me right now and said, "Hey, Dad, I want to run something by you," or "Hey, Dad, I need your advice with something," or "Hey, Dad, I need your help with something," it wouldn't matter what I was doing. I would drop everything and be glad to help them, be glad that they're asking for my advice. I would be honored. And I was thinking about that in terms of our connecting to God. And I was thinking about it in terms of what James is saying right here. If you lack wisdom, ask God, and He gives generously without finding fault. If you need wisdom, ask, and God will give it to you. What if we make that our resolution in 2025? For every decision we make, we're going to stop and we're going to ask God for wisdom. For every problem that pops up, we're just going to stop and pray and ask God for wisdom. For every little challenge that comes along, what if we stop and pray and ask God for wisdom? What if we do that in our jobs? What if we do that in our family? What if we do that in our friendships? What if we do that in in every part of our life? We just ask God for wisdom. Seems to me James is making a couple of promises here. One, God will be glad to do it. He'll do it generously, and He will do it. It will be given you, James says. So that's one I want you to not just think about. I want you to do it. I want you to try it. With the decisions you make, the problems you face, the challenges in front of you, just for every single one, just stop and ask God for wisdom before you do anything. That's it for this week. God's blessing on your week.